Special greetings, dear people, and hope you're all doing well by the grace of God. Family, remember, if I haven't said it, I will say it again, or maybe you missed it, I will repeat again. We appreciate you and we love you. God bless you for your support, your comments, you sharing information about this podcast. We appreciate so much. And moreover, the feedbacks that we are receiving of you guys being blessed, and you are highlighting even the importance of it to your lives. We appreciate that, and God bless you. Today, I've got one of my favorites, and I know that a lot of youngsters will be happy to have him here and to see him and to hear from his heart. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Minister Bheka Mthetwa. Yeah.
Good sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you well, Mthethwa?
I'm well by the grace of God. And how are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I'm blessed.
Good
Thanks.
to have you, man.
It's good to be here.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Like I told you earlier on, I've been following this podcast since day one. Yeah. It's been blessing me. So it's actually a privilege to be here.
Yeah.
So thanks for having me.
One seeing you. Already I'm getting into this thing, man, because there's so much to touch.
Let's go for it.
We'll go with other things, but once all the time when I see you, you know, my heart is getting blessed. I know we haven't worked together, you know, in terms of you, music, you know, but you have that. God blessed you with that thing, you know, when you just enter the room.
Wow.
You command to say, I am here. And not to say you are saying, guys, look at me, I have arrived. You know, I'm the beggar. Yeah. But I think it's that thing is grace, you know, where you come in and say, hey, he's here. You can feel that you are here. How do you do that? Are you fasting? Are you going to the mountain? How do you keep that? Are you aware of it? Yeah, maybe I should start there. Are you aware of it?
I'm very much aware of it.
Sure.
I'm very much aware of it because trust you me, wherever I go, I receive a surprising response. Wow. Even from like honorable people.
Sure.
I'll share a story. One pastor from Swaziland, he recently passed on. May his soul rest in peace.
Oh, yeah.
For the first time in my life, being asked by a pastor to lay hands on him.
No.
Because he told me that he sees grace and he recognizes one when he sees it from a person. So he told me that, man, God has put something on you, so please just lay hands on me, and I want to receive, you know, this grace of yours. Trust you me, when I'm in Nigeria, I see it. When I'm in Tanzania, I see it. Locally, everywhere I go, I see people just paying respect to me. And you know, fortunately for me, I'm humble by nature.
Yes.
And I guess that's the lifting up. Because when you humble yourself by the side of the Lord, He lifts you up.
Yes.
So I'm very much aware of it.
It takes grace to have that.
It is. It does, rather.
Especially lately in the time that you are living, especially, okay, let me put it this way. When God graced you to grow to that level where you are right now in the industry, people can read wrong to say, he's pride, that guy, yeah. And not to say you will have it. It's because they are reading something wrong, Jay, from you. But here you are even explaining it. I didn't know that it was even on that level to say even pastors are recognizing. I'm saying it from my experience that all the time when I see you, I see this. And to add on more, offline we spoke about how clean you are, man. You know, it doesn't just take skill, you know, for people to honor you, but character. To be clean. Can we just talk to our youngsters? And I'm not saying you guys are otherwise. I'm just saying, you know, there are little key things that we really downlook in your life of a musician. You know, that people can book you just because of your character. You're not that skillful, but because of your humility and character, the way you are clean, your presentation. And they just want to, can you just elaborate on that? I know you are doing it. That is what I'm saying. I want you to just share as an advice to our youngsters as well.
Thanks for the compliment.
Yeah, man.
I think before people experience your skill, they see you as a person from a distance. So being presentable from a distance. people can say, "Ish, man, I wonder what that guy has."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fortunately, the skill and talent speaks for itself as well.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, it's just a work, everyday work, putting in work, just making sure that one works on their personality, their character, to relate with people, and respect everyone. That goes a long way. A long way, and it's very unfortunate for the youngsters of today. They are quick to arrive. They're quick to think, "Yes, man, I've arrived. I can kill this bass, this piano, and forgetting that humbleness will take you far.
Yes.
Yeah, because you respect this person. They say, "Hey, man, the respect I received from Bheka," telling another person, and that other person would love to experience the same respect that they experienced,
Yeah.
And then your name goes on, your brand grows from there,
Yes.
And presentation, how you look, how you how you behave, during rehearsals, during making sure that you work on your crafts, before you even get to the stage, before you even get to the studio for a session or whatever, where you are booked. So it goes a long way. We put in work every day. Sometimes it's not really easy, like you cracked a joke earlier on saying, "Hey man, you want to book someone, but you say that the clumsiness, doesn't attract you to them, so it's,
and you'll
it's
find
key.
that guy, that person is very good, but you thinking that as an artist, you looking at yourself to say, "I am very presentable."
Yeah.
But bringing this person, man,
Yeah.
because it is not only about that person's brand; it's about the brand of the artist. To
That's
say
true.
again, I want order. I want good characters.
Yeah, you
I want
want
people who are
good
clean.
brand association as well.
Yes, because this goes a long way.
True.
Like we're saying, it is not only a skill only,
Yes.
but it's to create a successful musician. It's a package of all these things.
That's true.
Attitude, behavior, character, cleanliness.
Yes,
all that.
Yes, sir.
So I wanna ask two questions.
Sure.
And then the other one is the what creates a successful musician, right? And number two, what can also destroy you being successful? So I don't know where will you start, but you can just combine them or how. But I will really want to emphasize on that.
I think number one, it takes you to realize what you have, realize the gifts that God has given you.
Right.
We are the body of Christ. Others are foreheads, others are arms, hands.
Yes. Yes,
so we are gifted differently. Once you know your uniqueness, where you are, because I believe in uniqueness because it brings about authenticity. So once you recognize, okay, this is my area of gift, then you excel in it. You put in work, you practice. And we've already touched on the arrival status. It's easy to think I'm playing a few notes. People say, "Wow," and then you think I've arrived. No, there's a lot of work to be done. Yeah. So building one's career, building one's success, takes a lot of work.
Sure.
And destroying it is very easy. One of the reasons why Lucifer was demoted was because of pride,
Sure.
So once you think I'm there, you've already lost it.
Sure.
Yeah. So humbleness is the way.
Sure.
It will always open doors for you because humbleness makes you look at yourself before you leave the room. Say, am I looking good?
Yep.
Am I looking presentable? And that draws attention to you, and people get attracted to your gifts, get attracted to you as a whole, your personality, your character. We've touched on that. So it's just those simple but beautiful basics that one has to keep in mind for them to build their career.
And as well, am I ready for the assignment? Am I ready for the season?
That's true.
Because at times they get to rush for bigger platforms to say, I've checked Minister Bheka, I can really I can show him flames.
Flames.
And you cry for bigger platforms. And you don't know the fights and the battles that Minister Bheka has been through. For David to write, "The Lord is my shepherd." The man had to kill a bear and a lion. And later on, he has grown in a spirit. He's bold to stand to say, "Now I am ready to write Psalms." Because he faced some battles before. So at times we want to rush to platforms that we didn't fight yet. We don't know. And when now the platforms are fighting you, they're quickly taking you out because you pushed yourself there instead of, growing slowly and
wait for the right timing.
Yeah, and find an affirmation to say you are ready. Because releasing yourself, am I telling the truth? Say,
yeah, it's very true. Sir.
Yeah.
One of my brothers, I don't want to mention his name.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
He took time, he put in work preparing himself for the ministry, for the industry, and out of the blue, an opportunity came.
Sure.
Idol's opportunity.
Yeah.
And they spotted him red-handed and said, "Lord, we want to work with you.
Yep.
Come here." And when opportunity finds preparedness,
hey,
it's only success after success.
So please repeat that again. When opportunity
finds preparedness, because one must prepare themselves.
You
must not rush into being on big platforms. Like you're saying, it comes with its own battles.
Yep.
And sometimes you are not even ready. You think you are, but you're not.
Yep.
So it's just a matter of putting in work, always just working on your craft and making sure that you become the best you can be. Excellence goes a long way. We no one is perfect. And God is not looking for perfection, but God is looking for excellence.
Yes, sir.
And excellence is when you give your best. You give it your best shot.
Yes.
Work on everything as though you work for the Lord.
Right.
Yeah.
And with your experience looking at these youngsters who are coming, I'm mentioning youngsters all the time because I know that you guys are really. They look at you guys as mentors. You, Sabu, Sia, Minister Ngubeko, all these guys, Oli, Joseph, I can mention the list.
Yeah.
So I'm mentioning them because I know that they'll be calling each other for this podcast.
Yes, sir.
And now, what can destroy them quickly? Yeah, because we know that they do arrive, and grace can make you arrive.
Yeah,
And at times you are making yourself, how can I put it? You are pushing yourself to arrive. And then you arrive. It's okay. You have arrived. Because the bigger goal is to arrive. But it's through grace or through you pushing yourself, you can arrive by all the ways that you are using. But then what can make you lose that? When now you are here, you are booked every corner. You are there. You are the thing. Your name is going around. What are the key things that you must be careful? Because, Minister, I'm not glorifying you because you are here.
Yes.
For many years, we saw you from the joyous platforms, and you are still standing. And you don't even present yourself as if you have arrived already.
Yeah.
You are a musician by your own rights and an artist.
Yes, sir.
And not playing session musicians only, doing sessions only. But here you are. You're still smart. You're still humble. I can call you and you will never say to me, no. I'm an artist. No.
Yes,
you
sir.
still go and help out other artists.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
that there has to be something that really, covers you to be there. Advise a youngster who's
You've just answered the question for me.
Oh,
you just spoke about covering.
Yeah.
I think like we spoke earlier on, the very first step when you realize what you have, when you realize that people appreciate your gift, then there must be something that rather there must be somewhere where it comes from. Yeah, so you must be drawing it from somewhere. You must be drawing inspiration from someone from somewhere. You must be downloading it from somewhere. And then recognize where all that, where is the source of your gift. And once you find that, definitely the answer is very obvious. It's from the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
And go in your little corner and say, Father, I thank you. I appreciate this gift that you've given me. Now help me to keep it, help me to stay relevant, help me to, help me to appreciate, help me to always recognize that there's someone higher than me that I can learn from, I think those little things, they really, really go a long way, because they keep you in a position of saying, Ish, I still have a long way to go. Minister Ngubeko has been here for years. What can I learn from him? As opposed to saying, he's old school and whatnot. I can,
yes.
Yeah. So I think the youngsters are killed by by the thoughts that I can next. I can
show him,
fast. Yeah, I can show him flames. I can be preferred more than him. Once you start having those comparisons, and think you are better than, you are smarter than everyone else, then you're gonna lose it anyway.
And
it's not gonna last long.
And they don't know that as you are sitting there, them saying you are old school as well. You have really learned this game and produced so many projects to can confirm, to say, listen, at times I don't need you to show me how skillful you are.
Yeah.
I don't, for this song or for this project or what, I don't need actually what you are doing.
Yeah. It's not relevant.
Yeah, it's not. I need I need a sound that is so easy, and I want you produce from listening, not from somebody trying to prove.
Yes.
Yeah, you produce from a vision to say, what is it that I want this project to achieve, or to
true.
Yeah, how far I want it to go.
Yeah.
I don't just take skill. I want an artist as well who plays with the spirit and the soul. And how will you have that if you are arrogant?
Ish,
Yeah.
So when I do master classes a lot lately, especially this year, and I'm doing one this coming weekend in Polokwane.
Wow.
So when I'm in a position of addressing bass players or addressing musicians generally, I always advise them to have a producer's mind. Because a production mind will say, okay, cool, I'm a hip bass guitarist, I'm a hip pianist, I'm a hip drummer, but this song doesn't require any hipness. It requires simplicity. For the execution, it requires some level of interpretation that will make it sound beautiful and touch lives and make it in the industry and make it wherever the platforms that we're looking for. So I think if everyone can have that mind of say, cool, I'm playing my role here. Remember, music has many elements. Music has many elements. There's rhythm, of course, harmony, melody. So what is your role in this whole thing? There's a lot of other elements that I'm not mentioning here. So if my role as a bass player is just holding the low frequency and supporting everyone with the bass note, the foundation, and making sure that everyone sounds good around me. Does the song require that I overplay? No. It just requires me to play one note at a time, for it to sound, beautiful and symphonic and sound, presentable as one unit and make us sound good as a collection, as a collective. Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting.
yes.
So you run those classes?
I do. Okay. I do those classes. Yeah, but the point I'm making is that if whoever if any musician is given a call, they must know that they are there to play a certain responsibility, and that responsibility doesn't require them to overcrowd others, because they have other responsibilities as well. They have other elements and roles to play in a song, in the music. So that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
If I'm given a call, I must just understand producer's mind. Okay, where I am, where are you? You know, what do you want me to help with right now?
Yeah.
You know, and then you interpret the music. Of course, we need when I call Minister Omega, it's because I know what he can produce.
Yeah.
You know, so I know that the brilliance that is gonna give me will be, you know, extra mile.
Yeah,
Will go an extra mile.
Yeah.
So I just need him now to adapt from what I'm from the idea that I have as a producer, and then I need his brilliance also to make this idea more beautiful,
Yes,
and more presentable out there. Yeah.
And another point, you know, it's them allowing themselves to be produced as well as
yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes,
because
sir.
we know that you're good and you have reached that level of you can produce the music. But when you're called for a certain project, and I say as Omega inviting you as a musician, and then I have Minister Bheka be producing this thing for me, come with that humility spirit
Yes,
to
sir.
come in, because me and Minister Bheka, we had a discussion how my project has to sound. We had a meeting, we had a pre-production thing. So we are calling you to come and do what we have.
Yeah. Right now, you're not a leader. You're coming to submit. So
you put it even more easier. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
sure.
Yeah. So it's very key. It's very key to understand your role generally. You know, I've, like you're saying, I've produced several projects.
Yeah.
But when I'm called as a bassist, I must understand that, okay, here I'm called as a bass player, whether I am for the producer's idea at the moment, but let me submit and respect them. And hear them out, hear the direction they're taking with the song, and then let us see how we can make it better. If I feel that it's not going the direction that I would have taken as a producer, but you do that with respect, of course, because the reason why you're called for a session is because you can add your creativity and your brilliance in this and make it even more beautiful. So so you can suggest. We always do that. You know, when Joseph called me for a project, we see you know where you know where there's someone in the room, when there's someone in the room, you know, ideas always flow. So so it's always that exchange. You know, we exchange. Okay, here's the basic idea. Here's where the producer hears it. And this is where I'm hearing it. This is the direction I'm hearing. And that's where Sabo is hearing it. And now, how do you make this a unit? How do we agree that, okay, cool, this is the direction that we all are taking now? But we do that in cognizant of in realization of submission that we're giving to the producer that is in a position of leadership at that time.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's very key to submit. As much as you may think you're the best producer ever. No. When I call you as a sessionist. So you must just submit, hear me out. Let's work together.
Yeah. You know, I in my mind, I've prepared questions as well to ask you, but I love where now this podcast direction is going in terms of music, producing and all that, because I think it will even help. So I'll delve more on it. You don't have a problem with that, because I think there's so much wisdom that is coming out of you that will help others starts coming. And then again, on this one, am I wrong to say as a musician, learn to be versatile, so that you don't complain tomorrow to say you're not getting bookings. Reason being, we know that when you are announcing out there, or you are saying, I'm a Western guy. For us to call you, be versatile. You are good, on what you do, but don't hold on to one sound. Am I right if you say one sound? Be versatile.
You're very right. Yeah. It's very key. Say, fortunately and unfortunately. Fortunately for our South African music industry, we take from different styles. You know, I mean, South Africa has many tribes, and Minister Omega will come here and sing Sotho songs
Right.
that requires a certain level of interpretation.
Yeah.
And then Minister Take Shaw will come with the with the
Shona,
sounds
yeah.
that are fused with Shona now with the fusion of South African flavor
Yeah.
that requires a certain level of interpretation.
Sure.
Mr. Mbata loves his nice smooth English songs, and then the list goes on. So. When I say fortunately, I'm talking about the vocabulary of musicians. So we grow up listening to these different styles. So if you're smart enough to say, okay, let me learn from that style, let me learn from that style, let me learn from that style, then it increases your vocab.
Sure.
But by the time you're given an opportunity to now, okay, cool, Bheka, let's hear you out. What do you have in your vocabulary already? You have all these ideas infused together. Now talking about versatility, as you're talking about it earlier. When you are in a position now, okay, cool. I'm hearing this style. You're not blocked to. I know, Mina. I can only play American style.
Yes.
Sorry guys, I'm not for the gig.
Yeah.
I'm not for this show.
Hey.
So then you are limited. If
I don't
you feel
feel
like
it.
that, I don't feel it. So that's the unfortunate part. It's that other guys limit themselves and think, okay. There's another bass player that I know here, very respected, but he's a slap bassist.
Right.
He slaps the bass. He knows all the slap techniques, but now you cannot just call him for it's just a normal show and say, hey man, let's come here.
Let's come here. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I heard it's a story. I don't know about it. I don't know how true it is. One of the well-respected bass players here in South Africa was called to play it's a certain gig of jazz celebration. They say some of the songs was just holding bass like this because he didn't know what was going on, whether the song was starting or was ending, because of the limited vocabulary that he had prepared for himself. So the fortunate part is that we have a lot to learn from. We have many styles to learn from locally, and then therefore that will increase our vocabulary as musicians. And then the unfortunate part is that we limit ourselves and think, okay, I'm focusing on this style only. Then that's not the way to go.
Hey, that is. And now the very interesting one.
Yes.
Is it good for? Okay, here's the project you are planning as an artist.
Yeah.
Can you produce yourself, or you can ask someone to produce you? Is it? Yeah. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to.
I get your question very well.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no, because for the other producer to know my sound, they have to hear it from me first.
All right.
So as a producer, I would have written songs already. I would have done pre-production, whether literally or at the back of my mind. So I know the sound I'm looking for. So already the production is in place, when we put it that way. So by the time then it takes me to realize whether I can do this myself entirely. But one-man shows are not really are not really recommended. For like as we spoke earlier on, you need other people's brilliance, to make a thing sound beautiful. Yeah. So you can do some level of production and then say, Ash, now this needs someone's touch. Who can I call? Who can interpret this, better for me?
Yeah, better. Yes.
And then you call whoever that you think will execute your music and make it sound even better than you ever thought.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's a game here we play just to take a kind of a break. We go into something.
Sure.
We'll be talking about your music and your work.
Sure.
But before you go there, it's called Insta. What? So we go to Instagram.
Okay.
We pick your pictures. We drop them on the screen. We ask you, let's keep an ego and all that.
Nice.
But before we go there, there's something that you mentioned that I want us to close this session with.
Sure.
You spoke about the ranks, know your rank as a musician, to respect the elders.
Yes, sir.
And I, for one, Omega, till today, I respect those who went ahead of me. because there's a certain blessing and grace that comes with that. Even when I know, because I'm a youngster, to say, but Marala, I'm cool. Marala, I even act as if I don't know, for to hear the respondent and experience from that person, what will he say, or handle that situation, or handle that song, or whatever it may be, concerning ministry itself.
Yes.
So I don't want to have that spirit to act as if I want to show them that I have arrived.
Yeah.
Meaning, I still enjoy even to be a son to them. I can enjoy this until because it is so good and it's quite a blessing, and to respect them. I will never want to argue a treatment even when I'm booked in equal to someone who went ahead of me. I rather say, let him have it, let me not, or have a small, let him have the bigger room.
Yes, sir.
Because of that, I see that it is important for us to respect them. Not only because, how can I put it? Because of age. I'm respecting them only because of age-wise. Yes, they are elderly like me, but even on the ministry side of it, to show them that respect. Can you please emphasize on that in terms of music, on the musicians level?
Yeah. Earlier on, I spoke about inspiration. I said you must know where you draw your inspiration from.
Sure.
So you'd find that in that instance, the very person that you slightly look down upon now was the very one who triggered you to even pick that instrument and say, "Yo, this man inspires me."
Yes.
So God places people, ahead of us for that reason, so that we may learn from them. Because there's no master of anything here on earth. There'll always be people who have run the race and have experienced those things. Because I like what you're saying. You always pay them respect because you don't know the decision they're making at the moment. Maybe they're just saying, "I'm deciding to be very simple at this one. I can do this." I know some of the guys that compare themselves with me now. But when I hear them play, they are playing something that I was playing when I was still starting playing bass. I'd say, "Okay, what I say?"
Okay.
So it's always good to pay respect to your pioneers.
Yes,
to the pioneers.
That's a good word. Yes.
So I like that very much, and it's very key, and it keeps you grounded all the time. It keeps you humbled all the time to know that, okay, this man inspired me.
Yes.
You might have, because I just spoke about vocab. Maybe as you learn from him, he inspired you to explore other avenues, to explore other ideas, and now you became more proficient, maybe more efficient in thinking than them. But still, they deserve your respect because they've been here for a while.
Interesting one. A young man, one of the young men said, "Omega, we saw you commented on Spirit of Praise post when they revealed that their guest artist is Pastor Mthunzi Number, and you reacted with emojis of crying faces and all that. You even posted, and you yourself saying, you've been adoring this man for many years now. You're going to work with him, and say, but the guy is not being effective in the industry now. What? Then I responded. Then I said, listen here, young man. That this man of God can be old school, like you are saying, and all that. You are not listening to him now because the new sounds and all that. Can I teach you history? Hey, look at the work of this man from since he started until now, and you are comparing with a new season that you're talking about now of new school. What is it that you have done? I'm taking back to that story of David to say David killed the bear and the lion. What did you kill, Wena?
Sure.
What is it?
What's your resume?
Yeah, sure. Show me. David can show me a lion and a bear. Bishop Mthethwa number can show me all the achievements he got. He can show me projects, not only personally, joyous celebration. He can tell me that he stayed in the US for a long time doing this and this and this. He can take me to his shelf at home and say, look, this. I can show you songs of that man that are still effective even today from the library. What is it that can you show me? So it is that thing of saying respect them. They might be old school, but these people, they've killed lions and bears.
Absolutely. Yeah, they've written classic songs. Maybe that you don't even know it was written by them. You sing them every day. Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. It's very key to pay respect,
and wish even some of their ideas can be effective to you now. Listen to them. Something that they have, it can work for you now.
Yo. That's profound. It's very profound.
No, it's yeah. Let's go to Instagram.
All right, myself.
Picture number 1.
All right.
Yes. You're looking dope there.
My brother. Yo. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That's a nice.
Yo, I was so nervous that day, man.
Yeah.
It was literally an hour before my wife said yes.
Yes.
You know,
I do.
Yes, I do.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. So that was on the day of my wedding. Yeah.
And how old is this now? In terms
We've
of
been
marriage?
in for 4 years.
Beautiful.
4 years in. Yeah. By God's grace, we're still pushing. We're still working.
And I love how you handled this. I love men like you. The other time I wanted you for the pod, and you said, "Bruh, hey, this is my anniversary week. I don't want to hurt my wife. Sorry, can you postpone it?" I was so happy. You know, even my response to you and saying, "Hey, Baba,
I remember very
let's
well.
talk." Because family, man, family.
We have to grow. We have to grow.
No. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. This is dope. Another picture, please.
Oh yeah, this one was in Durban. I was launching my project Supernal Sounds.
Yeah,
this was in 2018.
Sure.
Yeah. Durban Playhouse.
Yeah.
Yes. It was full to capacity. You know, I was very much encouraged, to push this because, you know how our industry is, and especially my sound, is totally different from the norm.
Yep.
So sometimes you doubt yourself, but here I got so encouraged, man. People came out to support. It was amazing.
And I'm sure people love to see you actually behind the microphone because it came as a surprise.
Yes, he says. I think it subverts the norm. Because I'm a bassist. I'm usually in the background, back of everyone else, supporting everyone. So now when I take the center stage and to add to it, to sing, people were surprised to hear me sing. Oh, you can sing, and I know I'm trying, but I'll get better and better. We keep doing it.
Oh man,
for the glory of the Lord. Yes, sir.
Yeah, by the grace of God. Let's move to the third picture.
Yes, sir.
Man.
This was the same day, same night.
Same night, right.
Yeah, my dad came to support. We took a picture. Oh, I was very, 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 it was so heartwarming. I was so excited. Yeah.
Is he a musician as well?
He used to play keys, but unfortunately he stopped before I could learn anything from him.
Right.
But at least he taught my big brother.
Okay.
He used to play keys. You remember the style of the legendary Derek Zimande?
Oh yeah.
So
okay.
I used to play that vibe.
Yes. Okay. But it's from the blood then.
Yeah.
He studied this whole
thing. He
thing.
can sing. Like,
okay.
Yeah. When my dad sings, you can feel, wow, the man of God is singing here.
But the endorsement from your father, bro.
It's priceless. Yo, It's heartwarming.
Hey, man, we bless God for his life.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Fourth picture, please. Yeah. Yeah.
This was 2015.
Yes.
Yeah. This was at Soweto Theatre.
Okay.
Yeah. When I was recording this very same project.
Sure.
Supernal Sounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was also sold out. So that guy, his name is Skill.
Skill
Right. From Swaziland. He's a gospel rapper.
Oh,
so there was a track called Gelegeke, and I featured him
to do
the things. And he came in, and he rocked it. It was amazing.
Man, this is amazing.
Yeah, thank
you.
You
Still have some? One more, thank you. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I was in Tanzania here.
Tanzania, okay.
Yeah, it was Tanzania when 2023.
Okay.
Yeah, 2023 October, around there. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I was doing a masterclass, based masterclass, and people came in numbers. Yeah. So sometimes you'd say it's a bass masterclass, but then you see that this one is not a bassist. This one is not. Then you end up asking, hey, how many bass players are in here? Then you find that no, some are just singers from worship teams and and then you now have to try to be relevant and
for them as well.
Yeah, for them as well. Yeah,
so that they can go home with something.
And of course, by God's grace, we're able to balance that out.
To balance out.
Yeah. So that was in Tanzania, in Dar es Salaam.
Amen.
Yeah. So there's that guy is a friend of mine from Ghana.
Okay.
His name is Richmond Aviola.
All right.
Yeah, he's a founder of you see the hoodies we wear.
The hoodies yes.
That is Base Connect Africa. So his concept is Base Connect Africa. So we do this all around Africa, talking about bass and then gathering bass players and gospel bass players specifically.
Gospel, to be specific.
Yeah.
This is a great work. Man.
Thank you,
God
sir.
expand it and God grow this idea. It's brilliant.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Especially for the youngsters, especially at churches, man. Our worship team boys. You can see that they love this. They listen to you guys.
Yes.
And they just need that, guidance and all that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, talk about influence, talk about being on the road for the Lord. Yeah, that's what we were on.
The only thing that they need to do, this will come as a joke, guys. The only thing that they need to do, they must just take it easy. Because when artists arrive and they are playing, you can see that, they want to show you guys that, we got this, and now mistakes comes, then there's... Because, especially bass and drum, they are twins. Is it the truth?
Yes, very much.
Now you'll find out that more they trying to show you off, they are
unfortunately
all noise and
it's how all of us started anyway.
We started there.
I just pray they outgrow it sooner. Because it's not a good space to be in.
And one must that they are cool, but now I don't know whether it's pressure or they wanna show that. But now they try to, and then a lot of mistakes come.
I think it's because pressure.
Then classes like this, they help. And guys, please, when you hear that there are master's classes like this, they are not saying you don't know nothing. No, they're saying come and learn more.
Yes.
And come and learn what you can do. There's a lot to learn. You never say you are enough. There's a lot to learn. This will help you at your church. How you guys, all this, man. It's good. Because ideas as well that, another young man once said to me, I must invite him when we start a live recording from scratch, from rehearsal. Day one. Wow. He wants to know what's happening.
Wow.
Just on day one.
Wow.
How are these guys,
putting songs together?
Yeah. Wow. So attend such classes, guys. They will help you. Minister, thank you for sharing this history.
Thank you, sir. Thanks to you.
This is good. This is good. And now on the last segment of our talk, your work now. Where are you? What are your plans? What can we look forward to? And all that.
I think now Supernal Sounds Chapter 2 is due.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My first installment, Supernal Sounds 1, has spent 10 years now because
Sure.
I recorded in 2015.
Yeah.
And
it did amazingly well.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
It did well.
Yeah. And people would put pressure on you and say, "Hey, it's been a while. We haven't heard from you in a while. What's happening?"
Yeah.
My assignment is based on purpose and it's based on seasons. When I feel that it's not a season to record, I just cool off. So now is the time.
Yes.
The time has come, so they must look forward to Supernal Sounds Chapter 2.
Right.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming very soon, and it's going to be live as well. It's going to be live, and it's going to be bigger and better.
And yes.
Yeah. But other than that, you'll still they will still see me on stage with other artists as a bassist.
I love that.
But I'm more in the background now. I mentioned to you offline that I run a multimedia studio. Yeah, where I do a little bit of mixing, a little bit of mastering, but my main focus is just preparing files for mixing. I call it mix prep.
Right.
Where get files raw, and then I do gain staging, I do drum alignment, I do timing alignment, I do vocal tunings, I do horns tunings, just to make sure that things sound together. Now I'm bridging a gap between frustrating mixing engineers, because artists will just bring, and producers, by the way, they'll just bring files raw and expect that the mixing engineer does the editing, does the everything before they start mixing, which is time consuming, and that is not his work, And producers will be overwhelmed and having a lot of projects, and they don't know what to do now, So that's where I stand in the gap to help them out, so that their work is still, always sounds professional and sounds good.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's what I'm busy with. Other than that, I produce other artists as well.
Yeah.
I'm preparing for a project now. There's a group called Chosen Sings from Rodeport.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So in November, I'll be producing their project. So we're busy with pre-production now.
Sure.
Yeah.
No. All the best, bro.
Thank you so much, sir.
And we support your work.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The second one, what you're doing, I have to be there.
You have to be
first
there.
one, but this one,
yes, sir.
I must say, really, we appreciate it. And the last one that I want to close with is a musician and a local church. How important it is, because some small artists who are coming, they feel that church is using them. Some they feel church is the waste of time. Church is not really, and they are looking this with a natural eye. They are not looking church being a platform, being a God thing. They're thinking that they are just doing a pastor a favor. They're doing a church a favor. You need me, and they drag their feet. You can see that they are just doing it because of their own thing. They are really not there.
Yeah.
When it's time for sermons, they go sit outside. Some they leave. When we check them, the pastor is done. Where are they? They are not there. How important is it for? Sure.
It's very important. It's very paramount. It's because serving, being a servant has a lot of blessings. Lots and lots of
just
blessings.
One. That is one, Jay.
Yeah, just serving. It goes back to the thing we spoke about earlier. Serving a producer while you are a producer at your own right.
Yeah.
But this is more of a spiritual aspect.
Yes, sir.
You're not even serving the pastor that you think you're serving.
Yeah.
You're serving God himself.
Yeah.
He's the one who gave you this gift. So you may utilize it for his kingdom. So when the pastor calls you to come serve at the church, it's for your benefit. It's not for him. You might think he's using you, but no. Think of it otherwise, because this gift you're given by God, and it's an opportunity for you to say, God, I appreciate you for this gift. Let me use it for your kingdom. Let me touch lives. Let me edify your people to respond obediently to the proclamation of your word, to the proclamation of your name, So being being under that covering, and then the pastor's blessing comes here because he prays for you. When you can't even pray for yourself, you know that someone who's praying for me, constantly. Because the minute the pastor says, Father, bless every member of my church, you are included, you are counted there. So that blessing you're receiving, whether you're sleeping, whether you're going through, hard times, but you've already received that blessing. So I want to challenge musicians to think of it, differently.
Differently. Yes.
When you're asked to minister at church, it's your opportunity to serve God and thank Him for your gifts. It's not even for your pastor.
It's not even for your pastor.
It's not for your pastor. It's not for the church. It's not for yourself. For you to be proud and think I'm the in thing. I'm there. I'm what. I'm blessed. I'm better than anyone. They're calling me. No. It's not all about that. It's all about serving God and advancing His kingdom with your gift.
Sure. Yeah. And at times we want to outgrow the platform of the church. What I'm trying to say is that you even when you are there, you forgot. Right? Now you're no longer, when your pastor is in need of you for a conference or what, you are no longer available. Sundays you are behaving otherwise. You forgot that the same platform gave you some of the key skills and experience that you have now. And they gave you, the church gave you people, they gave you instruments, they gave you a place where you can try whatever you do. Today you want to outgrow your local church. So I'm mentioning this to say, I've heard a lot of pastors crying to us artists to say, Omega, please guys, help us. Our youngsters, they're looking up to you guys, but their behaviors, we are struggling to find these boys. We're calling them, their phones are off. We don't know what is it. And yet the church, honestly, myself, I am the product of a church. There was not going to be Omega that is there today without, yes, the grace of God, yes, the message of God and His favor, whatever. But church played a huge role on what you see today. I've learned how to speak to a gospel audience from church. So there's a lot of things that I've implemented at church that is now I'm reaping from to say this experience really, if it was not of church, I wouldn't know. So church plays a vital.
That's true, sir. That's true.
Yes.
Because church gives you a platform for you to express yourself.
Yes.
If there's a place where, let's, for instance, I was practicing something on my own during the week, and now I wanna demonstrate it. I wanna put it into practice. Church is the good platform for you to really take it all out.
Yes.
Because no one will say, hey man, you're overcrowding us, even though you do, because it requires one to grow to a level of knowing, okay, when they're overdoing things. But my point is, church is a great platform. I've heard even biggest artists now, biggest singers, they started at church. They started singing at church because that's where the nurturing happens. We are here on these platforms. We all started at church and we're still continuing with church, because we know that that works for us. It goes a long way.
So please, youngsters, as we close this thing, go respect your pastors.
Yes.
Love them, appreciate them, because one, they are praying for you. Two, they are creating platforms for you. You need them, they need you. And we all are working for the kingdom.
Sure.
This is the work for the kingdom. And by the way, if God is blessing us out there, we are making it, we are celebrated, we are making a living out of what we have. Don't you think we need to have a platform where we come and appreciate and worship God and praise Him and to say, Lord, thank you for that gig. Thank you for making me successable in what I do today. You need that platform whereby you are not paid there. You are just, it is your payback time when yourself to say, Lord, I'm here to pay back, with my life and serve here to say, Lord, And I'm not saying those who appreciate it, it's wrong. I was just saying that we need that platform because you can now. I know you can create a subject out of that now and say, "Oh, Mega says no." I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we appreciate all the churches that are supporting musicians in terms of appreciating them is good.
Yes,
but I'm saying even if there's a church that doesn't do that and you feel otherwise, don't. You know, wait there, serve and see if God cannot open something that will bless you. Minister, thank you for coming.
Sir, thank you.
You have spoken. You need to come back. I think we need to now concentrate actually on the producers. I don't know what I call it.
Yeah,
we speak more. If possible, I will talk to my to my producer as well of the podcast to see if we can have a producers talk.
Gather all of us here.
We talk these and I invite another artist. We ask you guys questions from the artist view. You answer us from the producer's view, because even as artists, we need to be disciplined.
That's true.
Even where we are, even when we're considering ourselves to say, no, we have arrived. No. I think we still need to learn more from you guys and submit as well to you guys to say, when you give me the work to say I produce you, listen, because there's certain things that way now the bonica.
Yes, that's
I'm
true.
trying to to say, look at this.
And you've given me the responsibility so that I see what you don't see.
So,
Sir, thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
God
Family,
bless you,
we appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, God bless you.